Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Champions League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video, I want to look at my first draft going into this season's Champions League game. Now, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like in the video as it helps my channel out a lot. So, let me quickly talk about the plan. So, in today's video, I just want to quickly look at my first draft. That does not mean this is the team that I'm going to go with. So I'm going to talk to you guys about this team, talk about my strategies that I'm thinking about, and then, yeah, see your comments, see what you think about it. And then I'm going to do a little bit more research throughout the weekend and post another video on a Sunday or Monday of my final team. And on Tuesday, I will be on Twitter, so please follow me on that. That's where I will be searching for press conference and so on to see who's traveled, who's injured, and so on. So I might need to make a little adjustments there. So that is the plan. So whatever you see right now, this does not mean that I'm going to go with these players. It's just that I just need to kind of have a look, do a little bit of research, create a team, and kind of like just confirm a team to talk to you guys about. I do have a strategy in mind, but yeah, I'm like probably 50% there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This is what I did last year, did really well. And hopefully we can have a great start again. My whole goal for the group stages is to attack it as much as I can. We've got two chips that we can use, so the wild card and the limitless chip, and I want to use both of them in the group stages. Anyways, let's go through the team, or actually, let me go through my strategy, or what I'm thinking about before I go through the team. I think that might be a better thing to do. Okay, so here we go. So my main strategy is obviously to use both of the chips that is available. So the wild card and the limitless chip. Now, for the wild card, I actually know where I might actually use it. So I am thinking to use the wild card in Matchday 3. Because looking at these fixtures, there's a lot of like big teams against small teams. You know, great fixtures for a lot of the players that we might bring in, might score a lot of goals against. So just like Bayern Munich and Liverpool against Rangers. Might not be the case, things might be different, right? But, you know, maybe Tottenham players. You got Manchester City against Copenhagen. So, you know, things like that. We're looking at Real Madrid players. So I'm thinking to wildcard in Matchday 3, get all of these players in because they will be playing them against them again in Matchday 4. And I can kind of like bank the transfer and go for big changes in Matchday 5. So that is my first plan that I had in mind. It might not, like, I might not go with it. I'll see, but I think that's the first thing that I'm thinking about. Matchday 6 is going to be so difficult to predict, you know, who's going to play because there could be some rotation. There could be teams that are already, well, not definitely, but there's a high chance that they will rotate if they are through already. Why would you want to risk a player when you're already through? So I'm thinking to myself, I don't know if I'm going to use my like limitless chip here because there could be big teams with, you know, expensive players that are already through and there'll be cheap players, so there might not be need of us to use the limitless chip. Because in the limitless chip, there is no budget. You can pretty much bring any player you want. So like, I don't know, example, if I use my limitless chip in match day 2, you know, I could go for, I don't know, PSG players and I can bring in Neymar, Messi, Mbappe and go all out with expensive players and you know, go for it. So right now, I know where I want to use my wild card, but I don't know where I'm going to use my limitless chip. So I'm going to do a little bit more research in the weekend, talk to you guys a little bit, get some ideas. But like last time out, I, you know, attacked match day 1. I just created a team for that. Kind of created a team for match day 1 and 3 just in case. But then what I did in match day 2, I went all out. I used the limitless chip. I brought all of the good players. Because what happens is, after match day 1, we'll see how the teams actually play. You know, we'll see how teams develop and how they actually perform in the Champions League. If we see them, they're not playing that well, then I'll go all out in match day 2. Then a wild card in match day 3 because teams will play against each other in match day 4 as well. So that is the strategy. I've got to get this out there because that will determine how our teams will look like. But you can play it anyway, however you want to play it. For me, this is what I'm thinking to do, and it has worked out for me. I have helped a lot of people get to a good rank. So let's have a look at the team. One of the other things that I have to mention is substitutes. Now, if you scroll down and you go to, not fixtures, but you go to dates, you can see there's some players that are playing on the 7th and there's players playing on the 6th. Now, what you want to do is you got to get the players that are playing before the other players, right? So the other players that are playing the next day, you got to put them on the subs. I'll give you an example. Let's just say that Otamendi was here. Okay. Let's just say Otamendi was in your bench and he's playing on a Tuesday, okay? If that deadline goes ahead and you kept him on your bench, he's playing on Tuesday, you didn't play him, you lost that points, right? That's gone now. What you want to do is kind of like put all your players that play on a Tuesday into your starting 11. That's what you want to do. And then you can pretty much, you know, the next kind of like transfer or substitute deadline, which will be after the Tuesday games, you can then go, okay, Otamendi, he only brought me 2 points. Do I want to risk it with another player that I have on my bench? That's what you do. And if you risk it, meaning that you remove the player that got you 2 points, that means you lose that 2 points, but you give yourself another chance to attack that fixture or the next fixture with another player to see if that player can get more than 2 points. That's just an example, okay? So let's just do this. Nope, I'll just cancel it. There we go. So right now, this is how my team is looking like so far. I still need to fix it up. I still need to make some big changes to it, but I just want to show you guys what my idea is, right? So Benzema is going to be my captain because he's going to be the highest, I think he's the highest owned player in the game right now, and he's got a very good fixture against Celtic. Although I do actually want to bring in more Real Madrid players, but for now, this is how the team is looking like. Werner is a big differential, and I don't think I'm going to be getting him later on, so I might just take that risk. You know, good fixture at home as well for Leipzig there. I've got 2 Barcelona players, good fixture. I'm not sure how to pronounce this name, so there's going to be a lot of names that I can't pronounce properly, but I'll try my best to sort that out for the next video. Please then, I think that's how it is. Just, yeah. Anyways, I think this is a good fixture for Barcelona. You know, great captain option as well, Lewandowski. So I'm looking at that as well. So if Benzema doesn't do well, I do have Lewandowski to be my second captain. So Bergwijn. So quite a few Ajax players there. I got Blint as well. A good fixture against, well, I hope that it's a good fixture against Rangers, because Rangers could do well there. It could be a high scoring game, but Bergwijn only like 2% owned, and he's actually performing really well for Ajax. Blint's just that cheap, 5 million. I couldn't even go down to 4.5, so it's okay. You know, I could always change him up. Go for a couple of Dortmund players against Copenhagen. I'm going to make sure and check how well that they do. But I think at home, Dortmund could be quite strong. Guerrero as well, that is actually proven himself to be a good asset in the past. 4.5 right now, quite cheap to help out with that. I bought in Luis Diaz. I would have went for Salah, but I needed the money elsewhere to kind of get a good, strong team. With this game, it's good to get everyone playing. You know, if you can find players that actually plays in the, you know, 11 players that you have, that's what you need to do. Don't get players that are not playing at all. You want to get players that are actually playing. So spreading the funds all over the place could actually work out. I've got 4.5 Benfica player that is just, you know, it looks like he's a playing player, so hopefully he would do well. Got Otamendi as well from them. I guess that's a good fixture for them. I just need to do a little bit more research. Cancelo, I bought him in, is one of the highest defenders out there. Now, as for my goalkeepers, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm just going to throw it out there because I still need to make a decision there. I might just go with one goalkeeper Goalkeepers don't really tend to do a lot and bring a lot of points. You know, they're not really getting like recoveries and stuff like that. Save points just takes too long. I'm not sure. I might just go with one goalkeeper and get like the cheapest goalkeeper in my second one. And yeah, my bench as well. Romero, not something that I might actually remove, but just a little bit of a differential, and Pedri. So for Barcelona, which I could change as well. So there's a lot of things that I could change, but you can see what the idea is. It's like attacking match day one. And yeah, let me know like which teams I should go for and which teams I should attack just for match day one. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. I definitely want Real Madrid players. You know, so I'm going to definitely look at that. Maybe I could go back and bring in Haaland. But, you know, throughout this weekend as well, you know, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see who's doing well, who's doing not, who's injured and so on. So this is definitely going to change. But I thought I'll just throw it out there, show the kind of the first kind of draft, because it's important, right? And then we can make some adjustments. So that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to do a little bit more research, get like the top 5 teams to kind of pick from to attack, you know, match day one, and then go with that. So that will be on a Sunday or Monday's video. Okay, that is pretty much it, guys. I think that's, yeah, I don't know what else I could say. I'll go through a lot more transfers later on as well. I thought I'll post the video today so you guys have something to watch. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below any gems, cheap players, players that we need to watch out for, any strategies. Let's all help each other out. Let's see if we can do well in this game. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I hope that this video has helped you. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.